Slide up, makso. Suyame. Shomani red. Otagani red. Os. Okay, hi. Let's check it out. Hi, ni, sam, shi, go, ro. Ju, hi, ni, sam, shi, go, ro. Ju, hi, sam, shi, go, ro. Sitch, hatch. Ju, hi, ni, sam, shi, go, ro. Sitch, hatch. Ni, sam, shi. Hi, she, go, too high, me, some, she, go, ro, too high, back and forth, go, ro, switch, do forward, back, so, go, ro, do and around, she, go, ro, switch over. Up and over this top. So, shift, go. Do and twist. Hips. Switch. Knees. Switch. Extend. Forward and back. Open your feet. Get them a little wider. And down. And up. Down. And up. Down. And up. See. Rook. Six. Hatch. Two. And then squat down. Squat down. Arms against the knees. Let's go side, side, stomp. See. Go. Look. Hold. And again, side to side. Come over to your right side, extend your left leg, come forward. Come back up, switch. And side to side. And extend your legs straight, hands down. Left, up, and right. And up, left, right, left, right, left, and right. Take a lunge position, hands forward. Body up. Hands down inside. Twist towards your knee. Back. Put your front foot on the edge and let it go out and up. Out and up. Out and up. Out. Step back to down dog. Right foot forward into a lunge. Up high lunge. Coming to lizard, hands inside. And twist towards your knee. And down. And go to the outside edge of your front foot. Let the knee just open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Step forward to forward bend. And coming up. Okay, so let's get started. Thinking about this angle here, not 45, just somewhere right about here. So we'll just do reverse punch, reverse punch. We'll just punch to these angles, but we're punching across. So make sure you use the hip. All right, let's go. I hit knee, some, sheep, go, rock, sit, hutch, coop, you, hop, hop. All right, check it out. Okay, so from here, step back a little bit. I get them right. So, stepping in, agi-oki. Reverse twist, yaku agi-oki. Agi-oki. Let's step in, aidich. Nip. San. Step, ship. Go. Rope. So let's step in place. Bring the front foot back and step. This way we get to step in place. San, shi. Ready? Step. Rich. San. Nip. Chip. Go. Rope. Pitch. Touch. Go. Jump. Up. Yummy. So we'll continue doing this 3 different techniques. Important is using your hip. Make sure, rotate the hip, rotate the hip, rotate the hip. Even though we're in front stance, kind of hard to see. 1, 2, 3. So we always want to use the hip and rotate. We don't just want to raise the arms. So again, we'll do the front foot back. 1, 2, 3. Front foot back, 1, 2, 3. So basically in place, but every block is forward. Oh, so let's do something, okay? Like, get them right. Like, something, okay? It's nip, son. Ship, go, rock. Sits, hutch, coop. Jump, it's nip. Son, ship, go. Rock, sits, hutch, coop. Jump, it's nip. Son, ship, go. Rock, sits, hutch, coop. Jump, hi. I am it. Shake it up. We really want to warm up the hips. So our exercise. Shayla, I need to see you. I can't see you, Shayla. Okay. We'll do uchi, okay? Same thing. So remember, we don't want to just use the arms. The elbow needs to come across mid-body. And of course, for Hanmi, boom. Bring the elbow across, mid-body, then block across. So it's not just the hand coming up, it's the elbow, upper body coming across. Okay? All right, so I get them, right? So uchi, okay? 3 times by the count, nice and slow. Get big range of motion with your hips, your legs, and your arms. All right, it's neat. So, sheep, go, rook, sits, hutch, coop, jump, itch, nip, son, sheep, go, rook, sits, hutch, coop, jump, itch, nip, son, sheep, go, rook, sits, hutch, coop, jump, itch, nip, son, sheep, go, rook, sits, hutch, coop, jump, itch, ha, ha. I am it. Shake it out. So, the idea is using your hips and your legs to always drive your technique. Particularly, we're doing something like uchi uke. It's easy just to do this and just turn. I don't want to just turn when I do the block. I want to drive forward. I want my hip to drive forward, giving power. And I want my hip to drive forward. So my hip is pushing my elbow. So we don't want to just swing and then have our body just moving. Always got to, body always has to support your technique. Hi, gate on barai. All right, ready? So 3 times. All right, itch, nip, some, chip, up, rook. So remember from here, elbow down, then go. Up, elbow down, then go. Twist your hip. Okay, elbows close to the body. Don't get them out. Keep them close. All right, ready? Itch, nip, some, chip, up, rook, chitch, hutch, coop, chip, itch, nip, some, chip, coop, rook, chitch, hutch, coop, chip, itch, nip, some, chip, coop, rook, chitch, hutch, coop, chill. Okay, so one thing to watch is the shoulders. Up, down. Keep this shoulder down and back, bring it across. So we don't want the shoulder to raise up. We want the shoulder back. We want it back, bring it up. Boom. Same thing. Don't want it up, One back. We bring the arm up, boom. So don't get, so with the rotation of the arm, if I rotate this way, it's easy for my shoulder to come up. And so when I'm doing this, it's easy to get this rotation here and try to do this rotation at the wrist coming in. Got to keep the shoulder back and down, keep it inside, boom. So the arm should never come across this way. Arm should always come in this way. So not this way. Okay, not to the body this way, but up the body and down. Up the body and down. Shoulder back, up, down. Shoulder back. Don't get into this pumping the shoulder. Got to control upper arm, lower arm, shoulder, and then the traps. Let's do a few more, Gedanbarai. Keeping that in mind, shoulders back and down. All right, ready, H, knee, san, shi, go, ro, shits, hatch, drive the elbow, down, coop, jup, H, sits, hatch, coop, jup, H, nip, san, ship, go, rock, shits, hatch, coop, jup, H. Okay? Then also, see this versus this. So we don't want to do this. See, no movement of the elbow. We want the elbow to go down. Boom. Go down. Elbow to come down. Every time, don't just get into this. Okay? Upper body get down. Drive down. Drive down. Then do that. Okay. All right, let's do stall. So difficult from back stance, but thinking about rotate much you can, keep this way. So we're not going to get all the way around because we're maintaining our stance. So we might think of this body with motion from hand knee down. Oh, this part just here. Remember the elbow, it's not the hand, but the elbow needs to come across and come in. And then the elbow comes across, come in. Okay? So again, same thing like Gedanbarai, watch the shoulders. We have this type of motion, easy for the shoulders. You want to keep the shoulders down. All right, ready. Stepping forward, stall, hide it, knee, san, sheep, go, rope, shits, hatch, coop, chup, itch, nip, san, sheep, go, rope, shits, hatch, coop, chup, itch, nip, san, sheep, go, rope, shits, hatch, coop, chup. Okay, so remember the elbow placement. We do stall, one fist. Okay? And then when I do yaku stall, one fist. So don't bring it too far forward. Okay? It's going to be further back than this one is, just because of the nature of the stance and the body position. Oh. So keep the elbow inside. Don't let it come out. I'm seeing some of this. Okay, keep the elbow inside, elbow inside. If you think of doing kakiwake with your open hand, same feeling, a little bit inside this way, not this way. Okay, kakiwake, here. Same feeling. Same feeling. Okay, so watch how your elbow position. Don't let your elbows come out. Keep your elbows inside. In, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, let's do that again. I get them right. Itch, knee, thumb, elbows closed. Sheep, Go. Go. Step in. Sit. Touch. Coop. Remember, use your hip. It's. Nip. Some. Ship. Go. Rope. Sit. Touch. Coop. Chup. It's. Nip. Some. Ship. Go. Rook. Sits. Hatch. Cup. Chup. Itch. I am it. Height, shake it out. So if you think that you go in, you block this arm, boom, and then punch is coming in, you don't have time to move the body. So just here, this feeling, keep it close. Keep it close. Remember, you got to come inside and go outside. Inside and outside. So get this rotation, the elbow, and go. Getting this rotation of the elbow with the hand. Okay? Okay. Height. 3 times punching. Now, not sambanzuki, you know, bump, 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 jodan, chudan, chudan. 3 times punching. So we're going to be in front stance. We're going to punch, hanmi, yaku, hanmi. Then hanmi again. Then we'll step in, hanmi, yaku, hum. Using your hips. All right, right, get them right. So stepping in the gashizuki, right, it's neat, some. Use the hip, sheep, go, rope, shit, hatch, coop, chup, itch, nip, some, ship, go, rope, shit, hatch, coop, chup, itch. I am it. I am it. Okay, 2 kicks from front stance, mae geri, yoko kiagi, come back. 2 kicks. Are you ready? Itch, nip, some, sheep, go, rock. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of knees come up, then drop down, and then come up again. Keep the knee up. Just change direction. Keep your knee up. Don't let it drop down. Keep it up. 1, 2. Keep your knee up. All right, ready? A few more. Side snap. Right, itch. Nip. Some. Keep your knee up. Sheep. Go. Side snap, Sandra, and look at the side kick. Go. Not thrust. Don't extend it out. Go. Juha. Good. So on the side kick, just real quick, because we'll move on to other stuff. That's not our focus. But from the side kick, I'm seeing this, then drop down, and it's almost like you're dropping your knee down trying to do side thrust. Okay? You want to keep the knee up. And see, and not so much extension. Don't extend so much. We should be mid-forearm level. Elbow, mid-forearm level, maybe to the hand, but we shouldn't go out too far. Then it's not side snap. It's not a good side thrust either. So keep it close. Keep it close. Don't try to make it. See the speed difference here and here of the foot. And I did them the same speed, but the foot speed is slower, which means power is slower. It's not as sharp. Let's go to the other side. This time, Keagi. Mae geri, yoko Keagi, side thrust. And it's Nip. Same thing. Keep the knee up, up, up. Don't drop it down. Itch. Nip. So, even if kicking low, that's the way there. Pitch. Hutch. Come. Jump. I am it. Shake it out. Hips around. Okay. Now, side snap, roundhouse kick to the front. So, you know, 1, 2, and back. Okay. Side snap, roundhouse, come back. 2 kicks. Ready? Itch. Nip. Stop. Ship. Go. So when you do side, look towards the side when you do side kick. Hitch. There we go. Hutch. Go. Jump. Okay. Roundhouse kick. I'm going to go down to the feet. When you do a roundhouse kick, we want the support foot to stay. If maybe 45, maybe. But if you go past that, then recovery is very difficult. So 1, 2, 3. So remember, with roundhouse, we're kicking here. We're not kicking across to center. We're not kicking across to the other side. We're kicking here. So your knee has no business in here. See, my foot went over there on the end of my kick. We're kicking here. So your knee is going to be right out here. Your knee should not come any further than this. If you do, you're turning too much and it's hard to recover. That's why many of you can't recover. You know, recovery's, oh, there's a stop. Should be kick back, not kick back. Also, get your anchor, bend your knee, collect pressure into your knee, bend your kneecap, bend your knee, keep it bent, okay? Because you don't want your leg to twist. All right, ready? Side snap, roundhouse kick. All right, nip, some, she hop. All right, let's change sides. Side thrust, roundhouse kick. Side thrust, yoko kikomi. So same idea. Recover, come back. When you come back, see, I'm still right here. Don't come back all the way up. Don't leave yourself here off balance. Get this feeling of a spring, always going up. Top of your head, always going up. So even if you're here, my head is up, oh, I still have good balance. But if you just lay your body, you have no balance. Also, a lot of your body weight's this way. It needs to be here, going this way. All right, ready. Side thrust, roundhouse kick. All right. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Roku. So it's under even kicking low. Bring your knee up. Boom. Kick low, that's fine. Then bring your knee. Keep your knee up. Don't have a low knee. It's. Huts. Go up. Okay, last kihon. We're going to go Mawashigiri, Ushirogiri. So we're going to come around Mawashi, then the knees here. We got to drop it underneath and bring it through and go. So from roundhouse kick, bring the knee in, and then extend out. Boom. Okay. We don't want to kick out here. Out here. We want to roundhouse kick, get everything inside, get the foot tight, go on, and thrust back. Right? Roundhouse kick, Ushirogiri. Nice and easy. All right, it's knee, san, shi. Extend that leg all the way on back kick. Go. So too high and your knees outside. I'm sorry, the new one, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. So get your knee not out, but get it inside to kick. Okay, are you ready? Yes, ready? H. And extend it all the way, then bring it. So don't just like this. You know, not just but boom, extend, come back. Ready? H. Roundhouse kick, Ushirogiri. Don't kick over center on your roundhouse kick. Kick to body side. Some. Sheep. Go. Okay. Hip. Roundhouse kick. Like this. Like this. Bring the hip around. Okay? After we're around, then it's drop the hip back. Not sit down, but okay? That's the action. Somebody's behind you, they got you, you're gonna you know that drill. Okay, that side kick. Ready? So the hip action. One, boom, boom. Ready? Itch. Nip. One more, hands. Roundhouse kick, hands are here. Back kick, hands are here. Not. Okay. All right, ready? Itch. Hands between you and the opponent every time. Roundhouse kick, back kick. Ready? Some. Remember, it close, especially on that back kick, close. Ready? Itch. This elbow close, protect your head. This one, ready to protect here. Also, ready for the punch afterwards. Ready? Some. She-hop. Change feet. Same thing. Roundhouse kick. Back kick. Take your time. Don't put in too much power. Ready? Itch. So if you have to collect yourself after the kick, you're off balance after that kick. Ready? Some. And your hands. Roundhouse kick, back kick. Control. Ready? Thump. Front, back. Just like the leg. Come front, back. And same thing. Thump. So Doug, elbows out, get them in. Ready? Thump. Through the kick. Keep them in. Keep them in. There we go. Hitch. Hutch. Flip. And then after the kick, roundhouse kick, Gene, that knee outside, get the knee inside. Oh, knee inside. Hitch. Ready? Hutch. Come. Hold that back kick. Don't, and then fall down. Hold the back kick. Hop. Extend, extend. Now don't just go, extend. And then bring it back. Don't lose balance. Whoop. So when we punch like this, or we punch like this. That's where we should be doing back kick. Touch. Extend and hold. Hold for a second. One, boom, then bring it back. Don't let it just drop. Boom, bring it back. Whoop. Two up. Okay, how you met? So we've worked past 3 weeks on different keyholes in different dawn levels and for the testing. And of course, we finish up with some variation of this kicking combination, front kick, side kick, roundhouse kick, back kick on this one. So very important is that we maintain the continuity between techniques, which means balance. That's difficult. Okay, so now also, usually by the time you do a Shodan test, we do Basai Dai. And then you have your own kata that you can pick after that. So we'll go through Basai today. Okay? Right. Make room. We'll just go by the count all the way through one time first. Then we'll go work on a couple things. Right. Basai Dai. Ayo. Right. H. Ni. Chi. Ho. Rok. Chich. Ach. Ku. Ju. H. Ni. San. Ship. Go. Rok. Chich. Ach. Ku. Ho. Ju. H. Ni. San. Ship. Go. Rock. Shit. Touch. Go. Shoot. Itch. Nick. Go. Chi. Go. Roll. Pitch. Touch. Go. Jump. Itch. Knee. Out. You met. Right now. Okay, one more time. No count. Go the same pace. Same pace. Don't worry about power speed. Same pace. Basai Dai. Ayoy. Hajime. It would recover on your own. Okay, so this is the first for Shodan. This is required now. Before it was just you do Teki, and then after that you can pick your own, but then it's been set that Basai Dai has become mandatory for Shodan level test. So with that note, there's no reason any of us can't do Basai Dai to a satisfactory level. Now, of course, we're getting a little older and things like this, but that doesn't mean our kata doesn't continue to improve. Maybe it's not as fast, it's not as strong, it's not as low stance, but the timing and the rhythm of connection to your body should always be there. These types of things we should be improving. And the length of the stance, the speed, and the power, that's really irrelevant on this. Because if you have the connection to the body, you will have the power for the technique. We can't do karate like we were when we were 18, except for, I'm sorry, what's your name again? Raul. So Raul, he can still, how old are you? Just fingers. Fingers okay, I can count. 24. 42. Wow, you look 18. Wow, okay. So, and he still moves kind of young too. But anyways, okay, so none of us can do kata like we were when we were 18. So we can't have the same qualities at times. Speed slows down. But that means we should have more time to unite our body and our technique together. So that no matter how slow we go, we always have connection. We're always improving our kata, regardless of our physical age. Boss? This is how we do karate until the end. We always improving. Now, we have to, when we do that, we have to let go of our pride a little bit so we can let some of those things go away, like the speed and the power, the way I used to do it. We have to have the confidence to let those things grow and develop inside. Make the things count, the sense of balance, the sense of purpose. These things we can improve on, always, to the end. So with that in mind, that's the way we should be practicing our kata, not like we were when we were 18. We shouldn't be trying to do kata like when we were 18. Okay, some of us 38 or 48. Okay, so, but this idea, we're always improving. Body is getting older, stiffer, slower, but our kata is improving. Our karate is improving. And we have to do that inside with calm reassurance, knowing that when you do a punch, your body's there. So that's the way we need to practice kata. That's the way we need to do our kihon. I'm seeing kata now, and I'm seeing elbows out, and that's not how we were doing it during kihon. We were elbows in, right? Especially this one with the backside. Talk about the elbow inside, not outside. And the shoulders. But I see that in kata. So there's a reason why we do kata and test with it. And that's to see how you do your kihon from all these prescribed positions and orders. How you are generating power. Are you leaking power? Every time you raise your shoulder, elbow comes out, you're not collecting power. You got to come inside and go out, or outside and come in. So this we know. So with that again, let's go again. Basai Dai. Right? How you want? Hajime. Okay. Take your right hand, put it in your belt behind you. And we're going to do Basai. You only have your left hand. Right? Basai. Right, it's nip. Son. Sheep. Go. Rock. Hatch. Coop. Jump. Nip. So. Sheep. Go. One up. Out. Catch. Hatch. Coop. It's. Me. Stop. Sheep. Go. It's. Hatch. Coop. Two. It's. Me. Stop. Sheep. Go. Rock. Sit. Hatch. Yummy. Right, what a difference it makes taking one hand away. Doug, you faced the backwards when you finished. Now we're going to change hands. Let's do the same thing. All right, what's that? All right, H. Nip. Pump. Chip. Go. Rock. Catch. Hatch. Go. Chup. Itch. Nip. Stop. Chip. Go. Rock. Hitch. Hatch. Go. Oh. Chup. Itch. Nip. Pump. Chip. Go. Rock. Sit. Hatch. Go. Chup. Itch. Nip. Chip. Go. Rock. Sit. Hatch. Go. Two. Itch. Oh. Yummy. Right now. Did you find one of those sides easier to do than the other? Okay. But a lot of times in Basai or in any kata, we're always thinking of the whole thing moving. We're not really thinking of what this hand is doing, what this hand is doing. So it's good to practice one side, then the other side. So if we think about the first move with the left hand, how are you protecting yourself? Remember, this one's out of the picture. The movement's coming to here, and it's coming to here. So you can see that's pretty easy. Somebody's grabbing my hand, and I'm pulling them off balance. Then I'm coming inside and maybe striking. Or maybe I'm blocking. They're kicking, I'm blocking. They're grabbing, I'm blocking. Then I'm coming inside to strike. Same thing here. What are you doing here? Blocking perhaps, or punching down. Somebody's grabbed a hold, I'm pushing down, then I'm coming up and over. Different things we can be doing. What this? And this is a good way to practice your kata. So you make sure you get what your left hand, what your right hand is doing. All the way through, you should be able to protect yourself with the techniques learned in these katas. So you have to know what this one's doing, what this one's doing. How are you making power and what are you doing with it? Boss? So let's go to the left hand again, the open hand, starting off in the beginning. So, hi, Basai, how are you doing? So, we come along with both hands, we come off to the side. We're not just moving sideways, this one is kind of going downward. See, I'm above my belt, I'm just below my belt. So it's going downward. No, my knees need to stay and go forward. I can't lose my knees going sideways. My knees just need to press forward as I do this one. Same thing in Basai. Well, Basai. My knees need to go forward, not turn with this. So from here, 1. What are you doing here? 1, 1, then 2. Let's go back, do that again. All right, ready? You know what? 1, 2. So we have an open hand, and it needs to be up this place, right? So in the kata, we're chudan level, but here we could go jodan. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Boom. Close. Right again. Ready? Then next technique. Nip. So what we do, we went from here all the way around, pull. We went from here all the way around, pull. We're not using the other hand. Close. So I grab somebody and I pull them across my body. Let me turn this way. I grab their arm, I pull it across my body, and I turn them. Either dislocating their arm or throwing them down this way. All right, ready? Again. Knee, pull. Ready? So we have to dislocate now. We're not doing that. Go. Okay. Look. Then we're pulling down, sits. So this arm's doing this, and then going forward. So we're here now. So remember, after this, we're doing this. But here, we're just doing this. And then, what are you doing with this arm? From here, pulling down. Ready? Cool. 2. Itch. Nip. Stop. Shift. Go. Look. Sits. I got to remember where we're at. Sorry. 2. Up. Itch. Nip. Sun. Coming back up. Shift. Go. Go. So now we're here. Right? This hand here. And we're forward front stance and hip. Up. Coop. 2. 8. Nip. So we're here. Go down. So now this arm is here across the body. Then itch, nip, up, chip, go across the body, rope, coming down, coming back, touch, overhand, turn, itch, all the way around, nip, sun, she. Go! Out! Yummy. Right now. Okay. Right hand. We have the fist. So the first move, we're starting at belt level, and basically we're going just below belt level. We're not rotating, we're just kind of pushing and going this way. Then come across, boom. Ready? All right, knee, so this is draw hand. Son, okay? And draw hand, roll. Roll. Okay? Hatch. Ku. Ju. H. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Roll. Shit. Hatch. Ku. Ju. H. Up. Knee. San. Up. Shi. Go. Roll. Shit. Hatch. Ku. Ju. H. Elbow. Hatch punch. Coop. Ju. H. Knee. On. Hip. Go. Shit. Hatch. Coop. Ju. H. Oh. You know me? Right now then. Let's put them together one more time. Both hands. All right, Basai. All right, Ajime. Right, got it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shake it out. All right. If we forgot to line in this morning, let's line up to excuse the height. So. Jojo-kun, seek perfection of character. Be faithful. Endeavor. Respect others. Refrain from violent behavior. Tomani, right? Otagaini, right? Okay, warimasu. So, again, question, comment, if we have any, on this time. Thank you, Michael and Catherine, for joining in with us.
I have a question for that technique of one hand. Do you think that's appropriate for cues in the hand kata?
Oh, Sheila.
You know, once they have a good grasp of that kata, yes. For when they're learning, no. When they're just learning the ABCs, keep them going. But so this really isn't, I wouldn't really do this for young rinks.
Okay.
Younger rinks. But for those that have a good grasp of the hands, maybe they're green belt, purple belt, you know, doing shodan, nidan type thing, that wouldn't be so bad. But the younger ones have so much to learn already on this.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. I just wanted clarification. It was a very good technique.
So
obviously.
I started doing that because I started thinking, you know, a lot of times when I do things, I go, and then I come up with something. And Gene experiments with a lot of these that I have on this. And you folks have seen some of those at camp on this one here. But this is how, when I study kata, see, study is different from just practice kata. Practicing is doing your ABCs, and you know, you're doing your chord up and your chord down. You know, this move, this move, this move, the speed, the timing. That's practice. But to study, we're looking at how things work and why. That's a whole different venue than practice of getting things to be normalized within the body. But doing a study of the kata, this is something that all black belts are sadly a little lacking in study of kata. We practice, but not study. They're two different things on this. So this is one way I started thinking about this. And then that gives you an idea, you know, because we know two hands I'm doing this, but what's this hand doing? Boom. What's this hand doing? Boom, boom, on this. So what am I doing individually? What if I don't have this hand? It's injured, it's broken. Or I'm holding a baby with it, I can't use it. So I only have this hand and the rest of my body, or vice versa. So what are you doing? What's this hand doing when you do this? What's it doing when you do this? How are you, you know, if we did, you know, this, you know, we see, no hikate, okay, but how about this? How am I protecting myself with that move? So this is the things we need to practice and study with your kata. So once you study something, you have to put it into practice. Because we can come up with all sorts of ideas on how karate should be, then we end up way up there somewhere in La La Land with no true knowledge that this will protect you. Not with a cooperative opponent like we do in the dojo, but with someone who's not cooperating. What are you going to do? You know, I mean, you know, sadly enough to say, we have a few cities down south where there's a lot of things happening just popping up in different places. You could quickly find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time and find yourself very badly in a bad situation. So this idea of being able to protect yourself, and it's not always one-on-one, you know, like we do in one-step sparring, two-step, you know, three-step, four, five-step, even Jiokumite, one-on-one. And that's cooperating opponents for the most part. We're operating within a realm of rules or requirements for whatever one-step, three-step, even free fighting. You know, are we doing tournament style, or are we actually doing real free fighting? You know, not kumite practice, but real fighting practice. Those two different venues. So if you want to get benefit from your kata, you want to understand your kata, you need to study your kata. Not just do it over and over and over and over and over and over again, because that's just one viewpoint. So then, you know, so I started doing that one hand, the other hand. And I go, oh, okay, how am I protecting myself with this? So these are the things you need to do and figure out. What are you doing? How are you protecting yourself with each hand? So that's where that came from on this. We'll practice some more kata. You know, like I said, we'll go through some of the upper mid-length. We might do a few basic katas every now and then as you make a reference, but we'll working on from Basai, we'll start working up for the katas as we go along through here. So, so this is the first kata used in dawn testing. So after this, we'll work on with the next, the required katas, the basic 15, and then perhaps we can go past that with a couple other katas. If you have any specific questions, you can always send it to me. And I'll go, I don't know, figure it out. Keep training. That's a Sensei Tony answer, right? But anyways, with that regard, thanks for joining in. Hope to see you next week.